Welcome to buildandlearn.com. We're about to do our first ever tutorial and our first ever screencast. And we're going to use WordPress with WFReview to make a local area guide. And we're going to take you from the concept all the way through to monetization. So the first thing we need to do is come up with an idea. So we're going to do keyword research. Now I like to use Words, which is $35 a month. There are free tools out there. There are other paid tools out there. You can look at our resources tab for ideas and others, but this is my keyword research tool of choice. So we're going to go into little binoculars and type in Baltimore. That's where I live, and that's kind of where I want to focus. And let's see what type of searches people are doing in the Baltimore area, because ultimately we want to capture people searching for local businesses. It looks like this is the newspaper in Baltimore. You've got mattresses, the Ravens, there are movers, more mattresses, flooring. This home improvement is a big category. And you also want to keep in mind how you're going to monetize. Apparently April in Baltimore is a popular gal. But and strip clubs, maybe those two go hand in hand. But I've kind of pre-scoped this out, and on the third page you'll see there are Baltimore lawyers. So that's a huge category. Lawyers have a lot of competition and a lot of money to spend. So if you can create a great resource in the Baltimore area for lawyers, you can upsell lawyers and sell them premium listings. You can do a lot of things. You have a lot of room to work with. But that looks like a good target for us. Now let's check the yellow pages and see how many lawyers are listed in the Baltimore area. Because if it's like 20, and for lawyers, I mean, you can be pretty sure that there's going to be a lot, but some categories you think it will be a big category, but you never know. For one reason or another, there aren't many. So we're going to go to this. Attorneys is a popular category, and there are all these subcategories, but we just want all attorneys. So we'll click on the main attorneys tab, and you see here 1 to 25 of almost 4,000. So that's a ton. So that's good. We're good to go. That's plenty to create a directory. I would say you really only need about 100 or so until it makes it worthwhile to have a resource, possibly even less than that. The next step, we need to find a really good domain name, and finding a domain name could make or break our website in terms of the search engine. So let's head over. I don't like to do my research for, or search for domains at the same place I register them, because I have done that before and come back to register a couple hours later and it's been gone, and it just seems like shady business. So let's search for Baltimore lawyers, and looks like they're all taken. So that's okay. There's Baltimore lawyers directory.com someone's at. Kind of wonder what's there. Let's check that out actually. Baltimore lawyers directory.com, and it's just a parked page. But you want to go in here and test some things. Let's test if we could test a dash, and you can see baltimore-lawyers.org is available. So great, that looks like a great one that we can use. I mean, not great, but in terms of this tutorial it's great. So I'm going to go to Namecheap and register this domain, and I'm going to Baltimore-lawyers, and we just want the .org, even though we would take the .net or the .com. And whoa, you can see it's registered. That's because I just registered it about 5 minutes ago before I did this tutorial. So when I registered it, I also did a private registration, and I also pointed the name servers to my host. You do need a web host, and you need somewhere you're going to register your domain names. Right now Namecheap is my favorite. You can look at our domain name review guide and our hosting review guide and choose providers that you think will be best for you. I use made2own.com and namecheap.com right now. I used to use Dotster, but that's a long story. So once you get that all set up, the next step we're going to do is put WordPress on our site.